Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Ranke here, and I'm standing in front of the Masterpiece Cake Shop. I want to tell you about the man inside named Jack who spent some time in Washington, D.C. But before I tell you that story, I need to tell you this story. Sometimes when you live in North Dakota, you think, there's just not enough traffic here. I want to go someplace, and I want to get into a lot of traffic. Well, ladies and gentlemen from North Dakota, guess what? I had that wish given to me today. I drove in through Denver to get here to Lakewood, which is a suburb on the southwest side of Denver, and I had so much traffic. If you're looking for traffic, trust me, people, come to Denver. You're going to find plenty of traffic. All right? Anyway, back to the story. This gentleman is named Jack. He decorates cakes. And I will tell you that there are certain cakes he won't decorate. For example, he doesn't believe in celebrating Halloween. He just doesn't do that. And so if somebody comes in and says, we would want to get a Halloween cake, he said, I'm glad to sell you any other kind of a cake, but that's just not something that I decorate for. And they say, okay. And it doesn't mean he hates them. It just means there's certain things that he's got some boundaries, and he asks his customers to respect those, and they respect him. Well, you may remember that some years ago, there was a lawsuit brought against a cake decorator because someone wanted to decorate a cake for a same-sex wedding. And that was Jack. And Jack said, hey, I'm glad to serve you as my customer, but that's not something that I decorate for, kind of like Halloween. And that ended up, that person took their complaint to the Colorado Human Rights Commission, and they sued him. It was a years-long process, ended up in the Supreme Court. That's why he had to go to Washington, D.C. He eventually won the case. On the day he won it, somebody else called. He said, no, I'm not going to, I won't decorate for that person, and ended up getting the Human Rights Commission again to file a lawsuit. That is a suit that Jack won. It did not go all the way to the Supreme Court. And then that person who brought that second sued individually, and finally the courts ruled against him and said, no, we're ruling against you. So Jack survived 3 major court cases, all because he's a man who believes certain things. And he treats people with respect. He treats the people that he doesn't sell Halloween cakes to with respect, but he does say no. And so when it's on his religious conviction, he'll say, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Is there something else I can sell you? And he's glad to serve them. So I just wanted to introduce you to the Masterpiece Cake Shop. I came and I bought a brownie and a cup of coffee. And now guess what, people? I get to go face the Denver traffic again on my way back to North Dakota. That's the news from Lakewood. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye, and God bless.